around as Kiran Kumar and other had predicted, sir. So the booklet of the Telangana at Glance 2023, the Deputy Chief Minister and Finance and Power Minister Mr. Bhatti Vikrama Sahab on 13 December gives out details of the progress in the power sector in the state during the year 2014 to 23 on page number 53 to 58, sir. So the installed capacity of the state rose from 7,872 megawatts in 2014 and 15 to 19,475 megawatt at the end of November 2023, sir. This is an additional of 11,697 megawatts or 150.38%, sir. Telangana is the only state in the country to provide uninterrupted 24 hours electricity to all sectors and free power supply in agricultural sector, sir. So the government is spending rupees 12,000 crores annually for free electricity for agriculture. The turnaround in the power sector has come about thanks to the three prolonged strategies adopted by the Telangana government to develop the power sector, sir. The plant load factor, that is capacity utilization of thermal power station, has gone up. Losses in transmission and distribution of power supply network has been minimized, and construction of new transmission and distribution line have been taken up on large scale, sir. So the government has built new power stations under the aegis of TS Genco and Singari collieries to tackle the power situation and meet the increasing demand, sir. The Kuttagadam Thermal Power Station has completed construction of Phase 7 power station, 800 megawatts, while the old power plant of 720 megawatt capacity under KTPS were decommissioned under TS Genco, sir. The Kakatiya Thermal Power Project Phase 2, 600 megawatts, Bhadadri Thermal Power Plant 1,080 megawatts has been completed by TS Genco. So the Singareni Thermal Power Plant 1,200 megawatts at Jaipur has been commissioned. Under the hydel sector, the lower Jurala Hydroelectric Project for 240 megawatts and Pulichintala HES 120 megawatts has been commissioned, sir. The construction of Yadadri Ultra Mega Power Plant, which is being built by TS Genco in Thammareddy with a generation capacity of 4,000 megawatts, is under construction and scheduled to be commissioned during 24 and 25, sir. So it is clear that the Telangana Genco and Singareni have made significant contribution in augmenting power generation capacity in the state, sir. Similarly, TS Transco has taken up augmentation of transmission network and commissioning of EHT substations to keep pace with growth in demand for power, including various lift irrigation schemes, sir. The distribution system has been strengthened by the DISCOM with the construction of substation installed on power and distribution transformers and construction of new lines at an outlay of rupees 22,502 crores, sir. Sir, Honorable Speaker, sir, today Telangana is ahead of several other states in the country in per capita consumption of electricity, sir. Sir, per capita electricity consumption in Telangana was 1,356 units in the year 2014 and 15, and this has increased to 2,140 units in 22-23, which is more than the national per capita consumption, sir. So the Telangana government has provided a subsidy of rupees 47,492 crores for free electricity to agriculture from 2014 to 15 to 2022-23, sir. There were 19.03 lakh farm consumers in 2014 and 15, and this number has increased to 27.99 lakhs now, sir. Sir, as per the white paper data, power consumption by agriculture sector has risen from 11,671 million units in 2014 and 15 to 19,995 MU in 2022 and 23. This is an increase of 8,324 MU or 71%, sir. So the agriculture peak demand has increased from 3,500 megawatts to 3,003 megawatts, and the average supply hours has risen from 6 hours in 2014 and 15 to 19.22 hours during April-November 2023, sir. So going further ahead, sir, the total consumption in the state has increased from 45,047 MU in 2014 to 15 to 72,442 MU in the year 22-23, sir. This is an increase of 27,395 MU or 60.8%, sir. So the white paper on Telangana state power gives details of state power sector from 2014 to 23, including per capita power consumption, contracted capacity addition by Genco and Singareni collieries, project under construction, Transco capacity additional discount, capacity additional base load versus demand and peak demand, sector-wise consumption and supply to agriculture sector over the 9 years, sir. On this indices of the power sector, sir, there is no confusion or apprehension, as the substantial growth and better performance is clear from the data of the white paper which has been given to us, sir. So white paper gives out details on the financial position of TS Genco, TS Transco and Northern and Southern Discoms, sir. Sir, as per the data given out in white paper, the income of TS Genco has increased from 5,430 crores in the year 2014 and 15 to rupees 15,922 crores in the year 2022 and 2023, sir. Sir, so also the expenditure of Genco has increased from 5,359 crores to rupees 15,449 crores during the same period, and the profit has increased from 71 crores to 473 crores. So the cost per unit increased from rupees 3.52 in the year 2014 and 15 to 5.07 in the year 2022 and 23, sir. So the TS Transco income has grown from rupees 703.23 crores to rupees 3,535 crores, and expenditure has increased from 633.65 crores to rupees 3,121.43 crores in the same period, sir. So the Transco profit have also rose from rupees 69.58 to rupees 413.57 crores, sir. Sir, again, I am mentioning the figures which have been mentioned in the white paper issued or tabled today, sir. Sir, coming to the two discoms, they together had an income of rupees 22,873 crores in the year 2014 and 15, and this rose to 50,135 crores in the year 22-23, sir. So the expenditure of discom has also rose from rupees 25,392 crores to rupees 61,238 crores, and their losses have increased from rupees 2,519 crores to rupees 11,103 crores during this period, sir. Analyzing the finances of TS Genco, Transco, Discom, the white paper points out that the fixed asset of Genco rose to rupees 12,783 crores to rupees 40,454 crores. This is 3.16 times, sir. Sir, at the same time, the borrowings of Genco have increased from rupees 7,662 to rupees 32,797 crore. That is 4.28 times, sir. So the white paper talks about financial difficulties of Discom, including their accumulated losses of rupees 50,275 crores, sir. Citing the reason for financial difficulty, the white paper says that the additional cumulative financial burden on Discom due to different of estimates of agriculture power consumption by TSERC and actual consumption by the farm sector is rupees 18,725 crores. Sir, it is not fair to calculate this amount, as the TSERC estimate the consumption based on estimates submitted by DISCOM, and the farmer drew power for their pump set as per their requirements. So the DISCOMs have to pay up the true-up charges of rupees 12,550 crores and fuel cost adjustment of rupees 2,378 crores, which has not been recovered from the consumers. Similarly, huge amounts are due from the government departments towards the power consumptions. The arrears due from the government department have risen from 1,595.37 crores to 28,842.72 crores. Sir. Also, the DISCOM have to pay rupees 19,431 crores to Singareni collieries towards the purchase of power. TS Genco has to pay dues rupees 4,553 crores to SCCL towards purchase of coal. It is true that the financial difficulties of DISCOMs are aggravated by the default of the government departments in paying their power bills. These due include huge arrears of rupees 14,193 crores from the lift irrigation project. The government has also defaulted in paying committed true-up charges of rupees 14,928 crores on behalf of the DISCOMs. So the government has been providing the subsidy for free power for farm sector and other sections of society. However, it is the responsibility of the government to provide higher subsidy, as it has been keeping the power tariff for the domestic and other categories of consumer stagnant for several years in a row. Sir. Every year, the aggregate revenue requirement ARRs of the DISCOMs are filled with TS Electricity Regulatory Commission for fixing the power tariff for the different categories of consumers. Sir. The shortfall in the receipt of the DISCOM has to be provided as subsidy by the government when the tariffs are kept static, despite the increase in the cost of generation, transmission and distribution of power. Sir. It is simple economics, but political compulsions force the parties in power to keep the different section of people in good humor. Sir. So now the Congress has promised 200 units of free electricity to all households in the state under Gruha Jyoti guarantee. I had sought clarity on this guarantee and the prospective beneficiaries under this scheme when I spoke in the debate of the governor's address, but there was no response from the government side, sir. I hope at least I will get a response or a reply now. So the DISCOM have to file the ARR document for the next financial year, that is 24-25, with the TSERC in the next few weeks, sir. Next few weeks. Sir, I would like to know. Sir, I would like to know whether the government has worked out the estimates on the financial implications of Gruha Jyoti scheme. So according to official data, sir, there are 174.03 lakh power consumers in the state in March 2023, and this includes 125.56 lakhs domestic consumers, accounting to 72.15 of the total consumers, sir. However, the white paper cites the figure of total consumers to be 1.82 crores on 1st of December 2023, sir. Even going by the data for March 2023, the total requirement for subsidy to be paid to DISCOM for providing free power up to 200 units per month to all domestic consumers works out to rupees 4,800 per annum as per my calculation. If I am wrong, I may be corrected when the Honorable Minister is going to give a reply, sir. Sir, I would like to know the time frame when the government is going to implement the Gruha Jyoti guarantee, and whether it would provide the subsidy to DISCOM in lieu of this scheme, or allow them to seek a tariff hike or other categories of consumers bearing the domestic and the agricultural, sir. Sir, the data analysis furnished in the white paper shows that the DISCOM Genco have to pay the arrears of true-up charges of rupees 12,550 crore, fuel cost adjustment of rupees 2,378 crore, due of SCCL for power purchase of rupees 19,431 crores and due towards coal purchase of rupees 4,553 crores, totaling to rupees 38,912 crores, sir. Sir, Honorable Speaker, sir, on the other hand, the DISCOM have to collect dues amounting to 28,842.72 crores from the various government departments and rupees 18,725 crores from the government towards the difference in estimate of agriculture supply, totaling to rupees 47,567.72 crores, sir. Sir, I would like to know whether the measures being taken up to clear the dues by the DISCOM and to facilitate the collection of dues from others by DISCOM. Honorable Speaker, sir, I would suggest that while making the budgetary releases to the various departments for establishment charges or scheme charges, the government should issue the budget release order directly to the DISCOM towards the estimated power charges of the various departments, sir. This will not pile up the dues, sir. Sir, add to the white paper power situation. The white paper says that accumulated losses of DISCOM on 31st March 23 were 62,461 crores and these increased to rupees 81,516 crores as on 31st October 2023. But no details have been furnished. I request the Honorable Minister, when he's going to give a reply, to kindly furnish these details also, sir. Sir, again, no details have been furnished on the dues of 28,673 crores to be paid to TS Genco and TS Transco by DISCOM, sir. I hope these details will also be spoken about the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and Power Minister when he replies, sir. While referring to the finances of power utility, Genco, Transco and DISCOM, the white paper has omitted certain important issues, sir. And these issues are very important, sir. The Rural Electrification Corporation, REC, and Power Finance Corporation, PFC, has stopped disbursement of loans to Telangana Power Utility from April 2022, insisting for execution of tri-party agreement with the Government of India and Government of Telangana and RBI. On this major issue, the white paper is silent. I again hope that I would get a reply on this also, sir. So the power utilities have expressed inability to agree to this additional condition, and it was not part of the original section of loan for capital expenditure on the new power projects. So consequent to the stoppage of release of sanctioned loans to Telangana Power Utility, there has been delay in completion of power projects such as 4,000 megawatt Yadadri power project, leading to cost escalation of generation loss. Similarly, there is no mention in the white paper on Telangana state row with the Andhra Pradesh on issues relating to the power sector. This has not been mentioned in the white paper, sir. I do not know the reason, sir. So the TS DISCOM have to pay rupees 3,442 crores to AP Genco towards the power supplied from June 2, 2014 to June 10, 2017. The white paper is silent on this. I would like a reply on this as well, sir. Sir, on the other hand, due to non-supply of additional power by Andhra Pradesh, sir, the TS DISCOM had purchased high-cost power from the open market up to June 2017, amounting to rupees 4,215 crores, sir. So the outstanding loan of Anantapur and Kurnool power projects in AP is rupees 1,824.26 crores as on June 2nd, 2014. And TSSP DCL is serving the debt of these projects in AP, including the loans taken from PFC and REC. If I am wrong, I may be corrected. But I am really surprised. Why is the white paper silent on this important issue? Sir, even though the employees were bifurcated between AP Genco and TS Genco after the bifurcation of United Andhra Pradesh and formation of Telangana state, the AP Genco has not transferred the TS share of the trust fund of the employees' pension, gratuity and GPF to the TS Genco. The white paper is silent on this too. Sir, as per the unilateral demerger proposal prepared by AP Genco, excess loans were allocated to TS Genco. This excess loan liability is being discharged by TS Genco. This has also not been mentioned in the white paper, sir. So there are several interstate issues between the power utilities of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, including the appropriation of share of 41.68% as per AP Reorganization Act and Sheila Bhinde Expert Committee reports. So the Telangana state had represented several times to the Union Minister of Power and Home in the last 9 years that an amount of 12,940 is due from the Andhra Pradesh power utility, but there has been no response, sir. So on this also, the white paper is silent. I was expecting these things to be mentioned in the white paper, sir. We can as well pass a resolution and we can send it to the government of India and also make a request to the Andhra Pradesh to release this 12,940 crores, which is due towards the state of Telangana, sir. On the other hand, the Ministry of Power has issued directions to the Telangana government. It is so surprising. On the other hand, the Ministry of Power has issued directions to Telangana government for payment of power dues of principal amount of rupees 3,441.78 crores and late payment surcharge of rupees 3,315.14 crores to AP under AP Reorganization Act. And such an important point or information is not being provided again in the white paper, sir. Sir, I do understand, Honorable Speaker, sir, I do understand that these interstate disputes have been taken to the Honorable Supreme Court. I would like the Deputy Chief Minister or the Honorable Chief Minister to clarify on these issues as well, sir. Moreover, I would like to know the stand of the new government on the proposed Electricity Amendment Bill of central government, which stipulates the privatization of DISCOM payment, security mechanism, renewable power purchase, obligation, reduction and cross-subsidy, etc. The white paper is again silent on this too, sir. So the Ministry of Power has issued orders in June 2021 on additional borrowings of 0.5% of GSDP linked to performance in the power sector, sir. For availing the additional borrowing of 0.5% under FRBM Act, the state will have to install the meters on the farm connections and take a privatization of DISCOM. The white paper talks about location of Yadadri thermal power project at a location distant from the coal mines in the state, avoiding coal transport cost of rupees 800 crores per annum. 800 crores per annum, Honorable Speaker, sir. But this has also not been mentioned, sir. Similarly, the Ministry of Power has mandated the 10% of imported coal has to be used in power generation, and this certainly entails a financial burden on TS Genco power plant. So on this point also, the white paper is silent, sir. So the government of India is insisting on privatization of state transmission company, that is Transco. Open access of consumers of even 10 kilowatt is liberalized by taking away the role of Transco and DISCOM. This is likely to impact the finances of DISCOM, leading to additional burden on domestic consumers, sir. I would like to know the response of the new government on all these critical issues, which are very important, which I have mentioned, and I hope that the government will come up with a reply on all the questions which I have raised, sir. Sir, at the same time, I would like to bring few important issues, sir, about old city of Hyderabad. We have been time and again requesting for 11 kV feeders and 11 kV, and we have also been requesting for more substations to be added on in old city. But it is so unfortunate that on our repeated requests, this demand has not been accepted, sir. And there are many sanctions which we have taken before, a year before, Like in my constituency, sir, I have taken a sanctions worth 12 crores, 12 crore की मंजूरियां हमने हासिल की थी चंद्रायन गुट्टे के लिए, जिसमें एडिशनल पोल्स भी थे, सबस्टेशंस भी थे, नए फीडर्स के लिए भी हमने रिक्वेस्ट की थी, लेकिन वो वैसे ही पड़ा हुआ है. मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि इस पर भी गौर किया जाएगा. सर, ऑनरेबल स्पीकर सर, छोटी बात है जब इतनी बड़ी बड़ी बातें करने के बाद छोटी बातें करते हुए बड़ी शर्म आती है, लेकिन अफसोस के करना पड़ता है कि पुराने शहर में हम से यूजी केबल, बंच केबल के लिए भी दरखास्त देते हैं तो वो केबल भी नहीं दिया जाता है. ट्रांसफार्मर एडिशनल होना है पुराने शहर में. पावर कट्स नहीं होंगे रियासत में, लेकिन पुराने शहर में बहुत मर्तबा पावर कट्स होते हैं, और पावर कट्स की वजह यही है कि ट्रांसफार्मर्स पर लोड ज्यादा है, और ट्रांसफार्मर्स की जो कैपेसिटी है 100 की है तो उसको बढ़ाना है, अगर 200 चेंज की है तो उसको बढ़ाना है. ये छोटे मोटे काम हुए नहीं, जिसकी वजह से. एंड वन मोर थिंग सर, एफओसीज है. एफओसी मतलब सेंटर्स होते हैं जो जाते हैं, अटेंड करते हैं. वी वर रिक्वेस्टिंग फॉर मोर एफओसीज टू बी एडेड ऑन इन ओल्ड सिटी, बट दैट आल्सो हैज नॉट बीन एड्रेस. सर, आई होप दैट दिस गवर्नमेंट वुड एड्रेस आवर प्रॉब्लम. सर, एक मेरी कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में चंद्रायन गुट्टे में एक एरिया है जिसको सप्लाई सिटी से नहीं आती है, इसको सप्लाई आती है तो गगन पहाड़ से, महेश्वरम से या कांटेदन से आती है. तो हमने बार बार मुतालबा किया कि सिटी लिमिट्स में इसको लाइए, लेकिन उसको नहीं लाया गया. 180 स्क्वायर mm केबल के लिए भी हमने दरखास्त की, लेकिन नहीं हुआ. मैं आपके जरिए हुकूमत से एक मुतालबा करना चाहता हूं कि पुराने शहर में बहुत जगहों पे तार लटक रहे हैं, और लटकते हुए तारों को ऊंचा करने के लिए एक 500 पोल्स की जरूरत है पूरे पुराने शहर में. अगर आप मंजूरी देते हैं तो मैं आपका ममनून रहूंगा, मशकूर रहूंगा. नए ट्रांसफार्मर्स होना है, और बहुत सारी जगहों पर 3 फेज नहीं है. ओल्ड सिटी में 3 फेज के लिए हम बोल रहे हैं, थर्ड फेज देना है. उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप उसको भी मंजूरी देंगे. बोलिए, प्लीज टेक द माइक, प्लीज गो अहेड. Please go ahead.
Akbaruddin sir.
For the last 10 years, he's the senior most legislator here, but he's telling that so many 500 polls he required. He never bothered to ask the government, previous government, why he has done. He's giving the lecture so many times as if he is the master voice. Then why he has not asked all those? Yes, 10 years was given the time for them. He has not demanded anything for the old city.
Please. Akbaruddin sir.
ऑनरेबल स्पीकर सर, बच्चे बड़ों की बातों में मदाखलत नहीं करना चाहिए. अभी कितना भी बोलो बच्चे हैं, अभी बहुत सीखना है, सीखिएगा. असेंबली के रिकॉर्ड्स निकाल कर देखिएगा. हम बार बार मुतालबा करते गए हैं. इफ यू आर गोइंग टू गिव मी द टाइम सर, आई विल मेंशन ऑन द 10 years अचीवमेंट्स ऑफ ओल्ड सिटी. फॉर योर काइंड इंफॉर्मेशन, इन ओल्ड सिटी we were successful in getting sanctioned works worth 14,500 crores. And that information was laid on the table. And if you have to calculate, the works which are sanctioned is more than 25,000 crores. As far as this electricity is concerned, we were successful in getting a sanction of many electrical substations. You mean to say कि I shouldn't say, आपको जरा अक्ल होनी चाहिए कि कोई वायर डालते हैं सर, like I want to give an example कि a wire is being given sir,
please.
It takes sir every 5 years it is required to replace those wires. So I will have to, as a public representative, I'll have to make my demand. I'll have to put across. That doesn't mean कि I'm going to be quiet. Sir, it is the government, and the government is a continuous process. So I am going to make a demand, I am going to make a request, I am going to ask. You want to give or you don't want to give, it is your prerogative. But my responsibility is to demand, to make a request to the government. Government has the responsibility to take care of everybody. And I am making this demand on the assurance given by the Honorable Chief Minister that he is not going to take any पुराने शहर के साथ कोई नाइंसाफी नहीं करेंगे बोले आप. کوئی انتقامی کاروائی نہیں کریں گے, لیکن آپ کے لیجسلیچرز کے ساتھ ایسا دکھتا ہے کہ آپ انتقامی کاروائی کرنا چاہ رہے ہیں. سر, I'll have to reply to this, sir. سر, میں یہ بھی کہنا چاہتا ہوں کہ کانگریس کو تو ہندوستان بھر میں اقتدار ہے اور موقع ہے. 16 چیف منسٹر آئے ریاست تلنگانہ میں, 119 سیٹ ہیں, ہندوستان کے 500 پارلیمنٹ کے سیٹس ہیں, ریاستیں ہیں, لیکن ان کا مقصد یہی ہے کہ مسلمانوں کی ایک پارٹی مجلس اتحاد المسلمین ہے, اس کو ختم کر دو. ان کا مقصد ہے کہ ریاست میں جو ریجنل پارٹیز ہیں ان کو ختم کر دیں. لیکن میں یہ کہنا چاہتا ہوں کہ آپ کو کیا بڑا نقصان ہوگا مجلس اتحاد المسلمین سے. ارے ہم 7 سیٹ پر ہیں, لیکن آپ کو 7 بھی برداشت نہیں. ہم اکیلے یہاں کھڑے ہوتے ہیں, یہ بھی برداشت نہیں. آپ کا یہ انٹالرنس جو ہے نا, یہ بتا رہا ہے, یہ پیغام دے رہا ہے کہ مسلمانوں سے آپ کو غصہ ہے. کیا میں مسلمان ہوں تو کیا یہاں کھڑے ہو کے اپنے مسائل کو پیش نہیں کر سکتا ہوں؟ کیا یہ میرا حق نہیں ہے؟
I request my learned friend Akbaruddin Owaisi صاحب, you know, ہمارا جو MLA صاحب بات کرے, he was just asking, basically the demand is there. He was just telling about the inefficiency of the TRS government, which they didn't do. He was not criticizing the MIM and all. No. Ek minute.
About me, and he said he is a senior member and he failed.
No, he didn't say fail.
Mr. Gentleman, I would like to say I haven't failed.
No. Akbar bhai. No. He was, no.